Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany and thank you for joining us for another episode of Full Circle Aesthetics where practical and healthy living meets somewhere in the middle. Our episode today with Alex Gallo, once again, our wonderful yoga instructor, is going to be about yoga and pain management. This is Full Circle Aesthetics, where practical and holistic health meet somewhere in the middle. We promote health and well-being by sharing various ways to uplift, energize, and live. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey of returning full circle. Alex, once again, we want to use your expertise to help get ourselves in a good space when we're feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And we talked a little briefly about the type of discomfort most people can experience is normally going to be neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, and a lot of times migraines as well. So we talked and we came up with some ideas on some movements that people can do every day in the comfort of their own space to help relieve some of this discomfort. So if anything, we were going to do some specific postures today to focus on these specific areas. So I didn't know where you think you wanted to start. You want to just kind of start from top and head down to the bottom here?
Yeah.
And take it from there?
So a lot of our pains that we feel tend to be related to our posture, particularly nowadays we're all texting, we're usually hunched over, our necks forward, also on the computer, hunched over, typing away, and your head's the heaviest part of your body. So when your weight is shifted there, that's gonna put a lot of strain through particularly the shoulders, which I guess we can start up top there. So we're just gonna go through a few things that you can do seated at your desk or maybe at home in your living room that, don't require a yoga mat or anything else.
Okay.
So we'll just start, finding a good posture, having both feet on the ground, having your knees in line with your feet as well. And let's do some neck stretches. So we're gonna bring our hands just below your right collarbone. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just gaze over your left shoulder now. Good. As you inhale, start to lean your head back, tilt your chin up just a bit. Deep breath in, deep exhale. You can even press down with your hands a bit on your collarbone. Good. One more breath in. As you exhale, just come back to center. So notice how that's stretched right out through the side of your neck. We'll try the other side now, hands on the left collarbone. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gaze to your right shoulder now. As you inhale, just tilt your head back, lift your chin a bit, deep exhale. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, we'll come back to center. So that just gets into your neck a little bit. Going a little further, we can get into our shoulders, which oftentimes both things are connected.
Yes, absolutely.
Shoulder-wise, we will cross our right arm over top of our, get a little more space.
Yeah.
Cross our right arm in front of our chest. Then as you exhale, just cross your left arm right above your elbow, pulling your arms in a little closer. So this will stretch through right over here through the tops of the shoulders. And just take a deep breath in. As you exhale, maybe sit back a little bit more. Good, full breath in here. And as you exhale, you can just gently release. We'll try the other side. So we'll cross our left arm over, facing your right palm towards you. Deep breath in. Again, as you exhale, just try to relax your shoulders. Relax the back. One more breath in here. As you exhale, just gently release the arms.
Really tight.
Yeah, me too. I hold a lot of my tension up here.
All right. So, was that all that you were gonna do for the upper body? Because I was thinking, one thing that I find when we talk about the positioning of the head and neck that can also transition to another area of pain is migraines. Definitely. So are those two good ones to help with migraines as well?
So the pain through your neck and through your shoulders can also lead to either tension headaches and things like that. Migraines as well can be something related to stress. So thinking about the breath, taking your time to just close your eyes, meditate a bit, notice what is causing the stress, whether it's something from work or something else. Oftentimes finding what the source is of your stress can be very helpful.
And how long are people holding these postures for?
I would say 5 to 10 breaths.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So now, We did head, migraines, head, neck, and shoulders. So now what about low back? Low back and knees, which can also be problem areas for a lot of people due to too much standing or too much sitting. They're both double-edged swords here.
Yeah.
So any suggestions for those two areas?
So low back pain is a fairly common area of the back for pain. One of the things that you can do are just in your seat, moving through some cat-cows through the back. So what that means, have your hands on your thighs. As you inhale, just open up your chest, lift your gaze. Feel your collarbones opening up here. And as you exhale, round through your back, gazing at your belly button. Again, inhale, just open up your chest, feel your heart opening forward. As you exhale, just round through the back. So these two movements are really great if you've been seated for a while and start to feel some tension. You can take these movements. Another thing you can do is once you come to a neutral spine, as you inhale, just feel your ribs push forward and just make a little circle with your ribs. So start to exhale, let them roll towards the right, let them curve back towards you, circle around to the left. And inhale back around towards the front of your area here, just making little circles. You can start to circle the other way around.
It feels good.
Right, it's very simple. You know, you don't need to be the most flexible person in the room to participate in a yoga practice. And that can help to just alleviate some tension right there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and anything for the knees?
So knees, a big thing if you have a yoga practice or if you're considering it, is to make sure the alignment of your knees is proper. A lot of times if the knees are twerking inward or outward instead of directly over the toes, that can actually cause knee pain rather than help it. While as if you are aligned, you can strengthen through the quads and muscles that can help you to relieve that kind of pain.
Okay, wonderful. So if anything, a little bit more strengthening of the musculature around the knees as well is going to help with, along with aligning yourself as you're sitting or standing. So awesome. Thank you so much. I'm thinking, other than that, is there any specific information like people need to know when it comes to pain in particular? I know these are just regular yoga movements for the everyday person that can actually move around, but we were talking about certain specifics if there's chronic pain that people need to actually be aware of.
So if you're dealing with chronic pain, any numbness or tingling or sharp pains, yoga teachers, yes, they can help you alleviate your pain, but they're not doctors. So I would recommend seeing professional help and assistance to make sure what you're doing is going to be appropriate for whatever type of injury you might be dealing with. Our yoga practice, helps us to find these imbalances in our body, but if there's something very serious going on, then you should get that checked out.
Yeah. And make sure you talk with your doctor before beginning any type of new physical activity. So other than that, I would think these are pretty safe, comfortable postures. You don't have to do a lot of movement, and it's a nice confined space, so you don't have to worry about too much equipment either, which is ideal. So thanks again so much. It's always nice to get some more clarity on how to use such a profound exercise modality and use it for so many different practical things in our lives that is of a healthy nature. So once again, I'm going to thank you, Alex, for sitting with us and sharing with us some excellent advice on how to relieve some pain in our body. Also, if you are looking for Alex, you can find her at the website below, along with Shanti Yoga and Ayurveda. Thanks once again for letting us use your facilities. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see you soon.